Hey folks, Mr. Justin here with Secret Weapon Miniatures, and today I'm bringing you a couple of different ways to apply the new leaf litter product. I have a 95 by 120 flagstone base. I have my light green leaf litter, my dark green leaf litter, and the fallen leaves. The first thing I'm going to do is take a look at the two colors and decide I'm going to go with the dark for this one. I finished the base with just some pigments. Sprinkle out a bit of the leaf litter for me here. A couple of different things we're going to do. First, I'm going to take some matte medium, or some matte varnish, and I'm just going to apply it to a section of the base. Nice and thin layer. The reason I'm doing this instead of cyanoacrylite is cyanoacrylite super glue is going to give you a glossy finish around the edge. I'm going to take a pinch of the leaf litter. I'm going to crumble it up a bit, make it a little smaller. You do get a nice mixed variation here in the litter, but I'm going to make this a little extra fine just by crumbling it up a bit as I apply it. And you can see that's going to stick nicely. I can also take the same material, a little bit over the top, just dab it. Let capillary action pull it down into the litter. That'll help it stay in one place. So I'll do that to a couple little sections here. I'm just going to cover part of the base over here. A bit of the matte varnish. Nice thing about this, like I said, is it won't dry with an edge. It'll dry clear and it'll dry matte. There we go. That's the first layer. For the second trick, what I'm going to do is take my cup palette, a bit of PVA glue, just a tiny bit, get my brush, add water to that, mix that up nicely. And the same thing, I'm going to take a clean brush, dip it into my PVA mixture, sprinkle it around. Want to make sure it's thinned out. You don't want to have a layer that's too thick. Sprinkle it over the top of that. Now, this base has already been hit with a matte varnish spray over the top of it. Lock the pigments in place. So, like pigments, the leaf litter here is going to be one of the last things I do, if not the last thing I do to a base. So there is the rest of my leaf litter. I've got a nice little random scatter. Slide the rest of this off of my paper. And apply a few of the fallen leaves just for a bit of extra decoration, if I can outsmart the bag. Alright, so I've got some of my individual leaves. Now the same thing applies. I'm just going to take a drop of PVA over here. Now I can actually use my brush to pick up the leaf, put it in place, pick up a leaf, put it in place. Again, this will both help lock it in place and protect it. It's going to seal it a bit by putting a little bit of the extra matte varnish or PVA over the top. A couple of leaves over here. You can always mix in the leaves with your leaf litter as well, if you don't want it to be quite as random. I'm just going to go ahead and embed that one right in there. Let's get that guy, put him right in here. So typically I do this in stages. I'm going to let one area dry, move on, add some more leaves, add some more leaf litter. Whatever it takes to get the decoration nice and cured at the time. And that's it. It really is that simple. For display models, I would not generally add anything over the top of this. I would not spray another level of varnish. If I was going to use this on a gaming piece, I would do a very light layer of varnish. You can see the video I did of going varnish over pigment. I would apply it much the same way. Very, very light, just to lock the leaves in place. You're not trying to protect anything. And that's it. If you have any questions about working with the new leaf litter or anything else, drop an email to Mr. Justin at secretweaponminiatures.com, and I'll see what I can do to help. Thanks so much.